Never heard what I heard in the night. What a fright, must have been a parasite in my past life. I don't wanna ever come down from a high. My soul was sending to the sky. Guess it's you and I. Gone, but I'm feeling too alive. Trying to get me out of spite. Someone's gotta pay. I ain't talking big amount. Some kind of physical pain, some kind of traumatic shit. Niggas wanna see dead bodies, probably not there, running with no automatic clips. Moving scatty, all erratic and shit. Niggas pussy licking batty and shit. Oh, you mad? Then come at me, you prick. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming for blood. That makes two of us, that makes two of us. Venom. 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 Truth is to stick up, hands in the air, put the money in the bag, all cash, Venom. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, let's get this going. All right, let me get the background where it needs to be. Bear with me for a minute. It's a pain in the ass to do this the exact right way I want it. But anyways, let's get into it, man. So, as everyone will know, that yesterday's news that went kind of viral was the fact that Hasan, Malibu's most wanted piker, decided to pull a gun on stream. That really wasn't a gun, but that doesn't really matter to me. It's the intent, obviously, and just the idea of just being a fucking full-fledged idiot. And also really just showing that you are basically, Twitch basically, that they protect you. You showed that. That's why when he talks about leaving other platforms like YouTube or whatever, yeah, he's full of shit. He'll never make it on YouTube. No one will ever take him seriously on YouTube. Hasan will never grow on YouTube. He'll never be anything. He will basically flame out. Because on YouTube, people do not care to watch him. On Twitch, that's where he gets to do anything he wants. That's where he gets all the perks. That's where his orbit gets to basically get away with committing legitimate crimes and legitimate just violations against the Twitch terms of service. And we've seen this multiple times. Now, granted, I don't give a flying fuck. Only in the sense of just covering it because I think this shit's kind of hilarious. I'll be completely honest with my opinion. I stopped using Twitch like months ago, and I've stuck to my promise about not using Twitch. When I see other streamers complaining about it, like Tectone or Osmongold, now granted, maybe I get why Osmongold does it, but someone like Tectone, I'm like, dude, they've banned you so many times. If you're still using it, I can't really feel bad for you. I mean, it's an extra money-making opportunity, but even then, it's like, well, then why complain too much? Why even get mad? At some point, dude, if you keep doing the same thing and keeps getting a foot up your ass, I'm going to side with the person putting their foot up your ass because, well, you're just a bitch taking it. At the end of the day, that's how I feel. Now, that sounds fucking cruel. Well, I don't really give a flying fuck. You can go fucking take it up with your therapist. But without further ado, let's just get into it. Am I getting a vibration from my phone? Or is that my phone? Oh, that's my controller. I'm so stupid. Oh, I got a text from my boy. Oh, yeah. Yay. Anyways, let's get this over with. I'm not, like I said, I don't give a flying fuck. Only in the sense that this shit's just kind of fucking hilarious. I just want to genuinely laugh at this shit because it is full-fledged retarded.
Hasan doxes a user while threatening them with a firearm. What? What? Why would you do that? Why would you do this?
It's time to crusade Iran and Gaza. Mamdani communists. Let's go to war against the left.
In our sincerity and actually.
All right, for context, so we don't skip anything here, I actually want to address this. So a chatter in Hasan's chat, who was clearly baiting this complete full-fledged dipshit, said that Mamdani and Hasan need to hang for treason. Now, I'll be honest with you. Is that something that I agree with? No, that is not something I can condone. It's retarded. That's clearly a troll bait. It's not anything to take seriously because it's so fucking stupid. Because it's the way that, and the way I know it was a bait was the way that it was repetitive. It was just a bunch of dog whistles thrown in one fucking message on Twitch. And I guess, I don't know, in Hasan's mind, he took it seriously. Either he's fucking stupid or he just wanted to actually flex and thought, oh, you're being racist towards Muslims, huh? You're threatening Muslims. You're threatening he's not. No, he's trolling, you fucking imbecile. He's not actually dead serious. Now, granted, my thoughts on Mamdani, I think he's a fucking horrible goddamn candidate. That doesn't have nothing to do with being fucking Muslim. It just has everything to do with the fact that he's a terrible candidate. Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, keeping it a buck. Lori Lightfoot is a better candidate than him. Lori Lightfoot had better ideas than he did. Lori Lightfoot. Think about what just came out of my mouth. If you know who Lori Lightfoot is, you're going to look at me like I'm crazy. That's how much I dislike this dude as a candidate. It got nothing to do with anything but that his fucking ideas are stupid. His goddamn fucking takes on his policies are fucking dumb. They make no goddamn sense. Also, he's campaigning on another country. No offense, but none of us, I don't think people in New York should be caring about anything with their rent, not if Palestine's okay. That sounds cruel, but the truth is you're voted the mayor of New York. And he's going to be the next mayor. There is no fucking way he's not going to win. Have you seen the fucking conservative candidates? Right, you haven't, because you know who the fuck they are. So that's already over. It's done. He already won. You win in New York, it's Democratic. I don't think you'll ever have I can't remember the last time you had a Republican fucking candidate. There's just certain states you're never going to have it. So you may have it once in a while. Like maybe in the governor's seat, maybe. And that's just different with the whole state. Well, in terms of cities, yeah, fuck that. Never going to happen. So Mom Donnie already won. But I would bet like legit lottery numbers on that shit. You can literally place gamble bets on that shit. It's done. It is already over. He is the mayor. And the reason people are freaking out about this is because he's already the mayor. Now, granted, I think he's a fucking, some of the shit's being said fucking is completely stupid. All you have to do is just make holes in the policies. I don't know what the fuck this other shit's got to do with it. I don't like the fact that he's saying he grew up in a third world environment. No, you didn't. You went to a private school when you were 5, dude. Him, AOC, they all do the same fucking shit. It's like, dude, just who cares? Okay, look who the president is. That fucking idiot got fucking elected, and he's an idiot. I won't say he's an idiot. Let me put it this way. He was rich as shit. No one gave a fuck. So why you're trying to lie about certain things? I don't get it. I think you could get it. Doesn't matter. No one cares. I think people are pretty much aware enough with politicians that the ones that are like deeply involved, they kind of know that politicians are all just rich as shit. So who gives a fuck? It's not that big of a deal. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so the Mom Donnie thing's kind of fun. It's kind of whatever. But this guy clearly made those posts as a dog whistle to basically troll Hasan's audience. I don't think he actually went in there going, wow, I'm going to troll Hasan. I mean, yeah, he probably thought Hasan was going to say some shit like, oh, dumb man, I felt dumb, and block him. And then he's going to go to Twitter and go, hey, I got blocked or some shit. It's like some guy going in saying Candyman, and then Hasan blocks him automatically because, as we all know, Hasan is such a fucking a clown that he's scared of Sam Hyde. He actually took Sam Hyde going off. I'll show the clip later. Everyone knows the clip I'm talking about. It's one of the greatest clips of all time, where Sam Hyde's like, Hasan Piker, I'm going to kill you. And it's like, dude, it was a clear fucking satirical promo. I don't know why everyone thinks Sam Hyde is dead serious. Sam Hyde is a fucking troll. Okay, I don't know why Hanisa and Hasan and people like that are so stupid. They think Sam Hyde's a dangerous human being. Sam Hyde is a millionaire. Sam Hyde is not going to lose his millions of dollars risking his entire fucking well-being to go after you morons physically. It just makes no fucking sense. That it's absolutely stupid, and anyone that believes that is a fucking tard. Or you're such a fucking arrogant narcissist that you actually will believe that about yourself. You're crazy. The reality is Sam Hyde is just a troll, and that's fine. Whatever you want to think he's stupid or cool or shit. That's fine. But anyways, I just wanted to say that was basically the fucking like context. And the reason I know it's a troll is because again, you basically splayed out a whole bunch of fucking dumb comments about this, that, and the third, knowing that people are going to fucking have a reaction. We're talking about the biggest leftist political streamer, unfortunately, in the world. I say unfortunately because if you can't get the fact that the left can't do any better than this idiot, it should tell you how fucking bad the next fucking 10 years are going to be for them. I don't foresee any Democratic candidate, guys. It's cooked. It's so bad. I'm saying Jasmine Crockett. I hate Jasmine Crockett. AOC's already probably cooked herself thanks to some shit that's come out recently. So it's just not looking good. And then you have idiots like this who just ruin it for everyone else. Like, Mom Donnie's going to win, but it's like, dude, people are going to keep exacerbating things on this man because he's connected to morons like this. So some guy in your chat cousin says some troll shit, and it's a troll thing. The guy's a crypto account. It's engagement, you fucking imbecile. Anyone that gets shit talk from a fucking crypto account, I'm telling you this right now. You need to understand this for your own fucking sanity. They are engagement baiting. They are trolling. They are baiting. Any crypto account does not give a fuck about anything but raising numbers. That's it. So they'll say whatever they got to say to get you to fucking react. That's the internet, dude. That's like most of the internet now. Everyone takes comments so seriously. I'm like someone can say something really stupid on the comment section of a fucking popular post or a daily post from a very large account. And the first ones there are just dumb rage bait comments because people are stupid enough to basically say, well, you're a fucking retard. Yes, they're not though, because they did that on purpose. So you would give them engagement because everything's on a monetary scale now. Get what I mean? It's stupid. I just don't even. It's so lazy, but that's just what it is now. That's why rage bait content on here is dead. But rage bait has basically evolved into comments. That's why people just say dumb shit now. That's the internet. Say dumb shit to get attention. That's really it's what it is. Its purest form now, and I think it's a sad thing. But anyways,
delivering for the very working people.
Wait. Hold up. Self-destructive behavior. It's just fast
our
forwarded.
Sincerity and actually delivering for the very
He's got a gun.
I ought to just say that no, this is an airsoft gun. I think it's a fake. It's not a. But even then, it's the intent and the fact that at the time, no one knew this was an airsoft gun. And also, why would you go and do this with an airsoft gun? Because here's the deal. Either way, this is a very corny fucking reaction to a clear troll post. I'm sorry, but it's a fucking troll post, dude. It's a very clear troll post. But that's not even the part that really is wrong to me. All this, I wouldn't even care about. I just think he's a fucking cornball for this, for the whole total thing. Because, yeah, we can hit them talking about being banned and all that. That's whatever, right? But if he didn't do the next thing after this, then I honestly would not put I wouldn't have a total fucking, like, giant issue with this being covered the way it is. I wouldn't care. You know what I mean? Like, I would tell you this. If he just kept to this and didn't dox the wrong person and try to and do that, then I wouldn't think this is a threatening ordeal. But because of the way that dipshit over here handled this and then doxes like an entirely innocent person, this is now a giant issue. As it should be taken as a giant issue. You should not, as a fucking person, randomly on the internet have to fear some stupid big streamer basically ruining your day because he got all fucking like aggro and wanted to be a fucking one of the Beverly Hills Most Wanted fucking like, what's wrong, player? What's wrong? You can't come after me like that, player. Like, seriously, bro? Seriously? What are you doing? Like, stop, bro. We all know you're the same guy that got punked by Sam Hyde.
Politics compared with what President Trump has been able to do. You know, over the same period of time that I've been running, has been.
He's got a gun out.
I tell him, I couldn't get my name right. We defeated them, and that's what it's going to.
What a tactical.
You know what's really sad too? He's not reacting. He's so worried about having to show off this fucking fake gun like a complete dipshit, like some fucking corny ass white boy that went to his fucking father's safe and got his fucking father's pistol. That's what he looks like. I'm sorry, it's just what he looks like. He looks like a stereotypical white kid grabbing a gun from his fucking dad's safe. I shit you not. That's what he looks like. He looks like Jack Doherty right now. He looks like Jack Doherty. This is something Jack Doherty would do. I shit you not. Actually, Jack Doherty hasn't even done anything that's stupid yet. Yet. I really mean to put the onus on the word yet, because it's only a matter of time with that dipshit. He's already destroyed a McLaren. That alone should get him put in prison for like 20 years. You destroyed a McLaren. I'm dead serious. He should be put in prison for 2 decades. I don't care. I do not care. You are a danger to society with being that fucking stupid. Not because you're a menace. No, you're just fucking stupid. But dumbass decided to fucking do all that. But you have to understand that, and this is the thing that's really bothersome to me. And it's bothersome. You're doing all this over some nonsense in the comment section. Bro, you're associated with unfortunately, and this is how low New York must have gotten at the point with candidates, that Cuomo must have been really tired of Cuomo if this is the next guy. They must have been really tired. Like, you must have been trying to do anything. This guy is associating with an imbecile. Again, you look like a stereotype, bruh. What are you doing? You grabbed it. You basically look retarded. It's cringe either way. If it's real, it's really dangerous as fuck. By the way, because you shouldn't be holding a gun like that. First of all, if anyone knows anything about gun safety, and this is just stuff that I've pretty much done by listening to certain things because I get bored and I watch everything. Hey, bro, you don't have your fucking finger on the trigger playing around with it like that. That's fucking ridiculously dangerous. So if this was a real gun, then you're a fucking idiot for holding it like that. And I truly believe he's so stupid he would hold a real gun like that. Even if this was an airsoft or not, you would be dumb enough to hold a real gun like that. You're not supposed to hold a gun like that because if you twitch even just a little bit, you will click the fucking trigger, and that's it. You're a fucking idiot. Also, you don't hold the gun upwards like that. Who does that? Who holds a gun upwards like that? You want to shoot your roof? What are you, dumb? You don't. That's just terrible gun safety. Terrible. So I hope he doesn't actually own a gun because I am terrified at the prospect of this moron actually owning anything that could actually kill someone. Lord knows how much of a fucking. Lord knows he's the most awkward dipshit of all time. Have you ever seen this guy in public? He's awkward as shit. I don't know how he can walk straight and chew gum at the same time. He looks like a fucking tard. So at the end of the fucking day, this guy should not be trusted with a weapon. He might actually shoot someone or himself. He might shoot himself in the goddamn leg. I genuinely believe that he would do that.
Oh, error.
You
should never show
the whole fact the entire tactical error is the fact that he tactically doesn't know how to use the gun. That's a tactical error. No one should be holding a Glock like this. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That you intend to use lethal force on somebody else who would threaten you in any circumstance, because doing so could be used against you later on in the court of law, that you had prior intent to kill, that could limit your argument for self-defense, and it could make people more sympathetic to the victim. This is a tactical error by Hasan, and it actually makes him more like it's dumb. And why would you even do this? It's not even a good idea. It's premeditation. Yes, exactly. You should never, ever, ever even imply this.
Because Hasan is an arrogant imbecile. He's arrogantly stupid. He doesn't fucking see the consequence of his actions because Twitch doesn't do anything. They never do anything about this. So he gets to keep basically doing this over and over and over again. He completely and absolutely does not see the error of his ways because there will never be any consequences. He can keep sitting there and threatening people doing shit like this. And this is why I don't go on Twitch. I don't have the need to. Twitch is a horrible platform. I will never, ever stream on Twitch until I see significant. I don't even need him banned off the platform, even though it would be really nice and would solve a lot of problems if he was gone. I basically wouldn't care then. My problem is the fact that they don't do anything to punish him. They do not punish him. They do not ever fucking put any bit of accountability on this piece of shit. He does not ever have to worry about fucking following the rules. Okay? He is, to me, I mean, and it's the thing. It's why he's full of shit. And he talks about, I could go to YouTube. No, you wouldn't. You would never go to YouTube because they would fucking ban your ass. They fucking popped off Myron, the stupid ass fucking Fresh and Fit boys. They popped them off like nothing. And they weren't out here brandishing a gun live on stream. You're brandishing a gun like a child. And it doesn't matter if it's real or not. We didn't know that at the time. So people have probable cause that you were actually using it in a threatening manner. Right? Think of it from the perspective of if you invade someone's house, they're not going to give a fuck if an orange tip gun, dude. Or if you're running from the cops and you have an airsoft gun and it doesn't have the orange tip on it, right? And the cop blasts your ass. And I've seen, you go actually watch, it's called Southland. Southland is the shit, man. I got to rewatch that show again. Southland, I wish would come back straight the fuck up. But there is this case where this cop, he blows a kid away. The controversy, though, is the kid did have an orange tip on the gun. So that cop is fucked. So the cop having to save their career, I guess, this is fucking crazy, sleazy. They take the orange tip off the gun. But in that sense, if you don't have the orange tip on the gun, that's why you keep the orange tip on an airsoft gun, by the way. Please, God, do not play around with that shit. If you don't have that tip on and a cop feels like you are pulling a gun and they cap your ass, they have probable cause to cap your ass because they don't see the orange tip. Well, that looks like a gun, walks like a gun, it's a gun. You're going to get capped. So please don't play around with that shit. There's no orange cap on this, dude. So as far as I'm concerned, the court of law will be like, we have probable cause to actually believe that's a gat. That's a fucking gun. That is a Glock. You were dumb enough to have done that. But because Hasan is a retard, I don't think anything's going to happen anyways because he's a rich, privileged white boy. Hasan, despite being Turkish, is the biggest white boy on the internet. He is a fucking... All the stereotypes about rich white people... No, don't joke. All the stereotypes about rich white kids in a frat house, that is Hasan. He can talk about being Muslim all he wants. He's not Muslim. He's haram as fuck. He is absolutely not Muslim. He is the most anti-Muslim brown person claiming to be Muslim I've ever seen in my life. Like, bro, you are less Muslim than fucking who's that fucking chick that faked all that bullshit? Oh God, the fucking chick that everyone hates. I hate the one that fucking roasted Fresh and Fit. Oh, I can't stand. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Brittany Renner. Dude, you're less Muslim than Brittany Renner. And Brittany Renner was clearly fucking trolling. Like, clearly fucking being full of shit. Everyone knew she's full of shit. She can wear a hijab all she wants. We all know she's full of shit. And she proved it recently, by the way. She basically, like, cut all that shit off. She basically stopped wearing a hijab. Now she's full of shit. We all knew this, though. Hasan is less Muslim to me than that. You're not Muslim, dude. Stop acting like you are to make an excuse for your bullshit. You are haram as AF. I know. I have went to school with Muslims. You are no Muslim. You would be an absolute fucking disgrace. I went to school with Muslims. I had to watch a kid suffer fasting. I had to watch that, bro. That sucks. I remember we had a thing where we went to McDonald's, and there is a thing, and this is one of the most heartbreaking things I actually can recollect from middle school now. I started thinking about this recently. This poor kid, he was he's Muslim. It was during a time of fasting, and this is fucked up by the school for not making an exception for this. Like, fuck this school for not making an exception for this. This is back in the time, I guess, where they didn't absolutely fucking understand about fucking people's religions, assholes. We went to McDonald's one time, and it was a little thing because it was for the kids that didn't get to go on a certain field trip. It's whatever. Honestly, looking back, I'm kind of glad I didn't because I don't give a flying fuck. Sorry, but fuck that field trip anyways. Going on horses and all, I don't give a flying fuck. You know why? Because I don't even care about horses. I don't give a fuck about goddamn all that shit. Unless I can pet fucking cows all day, I don't give a shit. Which I don't think you could do. I'd be petting them cows though. If you had cows and shit, I would be petting cows. I would love to be petting cows and shit. Or maybe like the farm cats. I'd love to follow the farm cats around and see what they do. You guys ever want to fucking follow a cool farm cat? Follow Jack Spicer on Instagram. That cat is hilarious. Him and Pumpkin. I love watching those two damn cats. But fuck that field trip. Anyway, besides the point. We go to McDonald's and we all get to order some food, blah, blah, blah. Well, this poor kid, he can't eat it. He can't eat it right now because he is fasting. He can eat it later. So he orders it and the school tells him he can't bring it out. He has to throw it away. Are you fucking kidding me? You didn't run this by his family and him before you did this? And then he wastes his money. And you don't even let him fucking bring the food home? Yeah. That Hasan will never have to actually go through the pain of doing that. Okay? Hasan will never do that. He'll never fast. He'll never go through the pain of doing that. Never. So when I hear him talking about how he's shut the fuck up, dude. You're an absolute fucking damn joke. Everyone knows you're a fucking heathen. You're a goddamn godless human being. You're godless as shit. You have no God. You are absolutely just inhuman, if anything, but whatever.
Look like again.
Okay, fair enough.
So he's
as
got
you
a
may
gun. Hasan has one of the longtime chatters docs the wrong. Wait, what?
Oh yeah, that's real crazy.
Oh, you found his account?
Today, I will show you three
really
ways you
crazy.
can use your smartphone.
Wait, this is the guy?
That's really not the guy.
First thing we want to
It's really not the guy.
do is download the YouTube VPN app, which we can do through the first link in the description.
Uh-huh.
He's an idiot. He absolutely put zero, and I mean zero effort into basically fact checking if that was actually the guy, if that was actually the person that was, making those fucking troll comments. He didn't put any effort to look into it. That's how stupid this idiot is. And I'm gonna keep playing.
What are you gonna do, bro? Write a petition? Let's do a crusade, he says. Let's do a fucking crusade.
Yeah, that's a troll, dumb fuck, because we're retards like you say that all the time. Let's crusade. Let's fucking fight. Let's fight the government. Let's crusade and do this shit. The revolution will not be televised. Like, motherfucker, you're not going to revolt against anything. You're in a fucking goddamn mansion. And you got legitimately punked out by Sam Hyde. You're Sam Hyde's bitch just because you got scared of a fucking goddamn obvious fucking satirical promo. And I will be playing that after we cover this because it is so fucking funny. I usually don't like to laugh at dumb, joke threats and boxing promos unless it's really funny. That was so goddamn funny. I just said cackling. I watch it like every day. It is so fucking funny. Hasan Piker! I'm coming to kill you at your house in Los Angeles. And the fact it's like, dude, how did you take that seriously? It's Sam Hyde. He does this all the time. But again, it's Hasan. Hasan's a fucking moron. He's a moron.
He says, let's hang Hasan and Mamdani for treason, he said.
Yes, it's called a troll, dumb fuck. Because he was looking for reaction from you, getting to ban him so he could laugh at you for that. And then at the chat, who's going to fucking sit there and talk a whole bunch of shit about it to him. Well, you actually gave this guy like the greatest fucking gift ever. You gave that guy's entire fucking week, bro. Yeah, he probably was laughing his ass off at the fact that you were stupid enough to do all this and then to actually dox the wrong person. You doxed an entirely innocent person. This is someone that has nothing to do with anything. He's just like, he's probably like sitting there going, who the fuck are you people? Who are you people threatening me? Who are y'all threatening me? Why am I being threatened here? Why am I being threatened by Hasan? Or Hasan fans? Why am I being threatened by all these anime users, bruh? Why are these anime accounts threatening me? Why are they threatening to Kamehameha my ass? What did I do? That's literally what he's probably getting. Poor guy. I know. And by the way, I know I'm generalizing Hasan fans, but am I? That's literally who they are. They're not reputable people. They're idiots. I mean, they could go free Palestine all they want, but they're not actually going to free. When's the next fad, guys? I remember Ukraine was the big thing. When's the next one? It's Ukraine and Palestine. I'm calling it Taiwan because China's about to take over Taiwan, baby. It's coming. China's taking that shit over. China is taking over Taiwan. I'm waiting for it. It's going to happen in the next 2 years. They're going to try and take it over. It's going to be fucking insane. And I swear to God, it is going to be hilarious trying to watch our position from it. If I was us, I'd just shut the fuck up and stay out of it. Not my problem, but no, knowing us, we're going to play world police. We're going to talk that dude off the ledge or some shit. Oh, fuck. So understand, bruh. It's all bullshit. I don't take any of it seriously anymore. I learned from Black Lives Matter that you guys don't give a fucking shit about anything. You're just looking for anything to validate your fucking grandstanding. You need to validate that you're a better person morally than anyone that you come across because you don't really know who you are inside. That's fine. That's cool. Awesome. Don't bother me with that shit. Ugh, it's corny. Like, I'm just waiting for the next fad. It's going to happen, guys. Just give it like a fucking few months. It's going to happen. The shit's winding down. And then they're going to fake care about something else. It always happens with these people. I mean, Hasan doesn't even talk about Palestine on stream anymore. He doesn't do anything. He hasn't mentioned the fact that there were literal Palestinians in Gaza forming a militia marching against Hamas. He didn't say anything about that, did he? No, because he's not going to. It ruins the narrative, and also it's just he has to keep his base because his base has to be bloodthirsty against Israel. Do I like Israel? I do not like the Israeli government. Not at all. I don't like them whatsoever. But you have to understand that we're never, as a country, going to turn on Israel. So if you don't like that, I don't know what to tell you. Guess you're going to have to figure that out on your own. It's just never going to happen, sweetheart. I don't understand why this is always a conversation, why this is even a thought. It's just, come on, dude. This has been going on since before you were born. But here we are. But yeah, like it's all bullshit. It's all grift. It's all fad. It's all it's the youth, man. And I was in that stage where I used to give a fuck about Black Lives Matter, all these things when I was younger, not realizing most of that shit was never gonna last because people took advantage of it. They took so much money was made from that shit that never went to anyone that needed it. I don't know. But also at the same fucking time, this shit's hilarious that this dipshit's out here brandishing a gun like a retard. Seriously, how are you this stupid? If this was, by the way, I'm just gonna say it. Imagine if a black streamer did this shit. Could you imagine if a black streamer got on his damn fucking thing and brandished a gun like this? Homie's getting arrested. He's gonna have the SWAT in his door. The SWAT's gonna be there with a fucking a boot up his ass. I find that hilarious to me that this dumb fuck can just do this shit and nothing happens. I'm not lying to you. He literally is doing something that other streamers would be fucking arrested for. They would have the cops in their house, homie. They would be right there going, what the fuck are you doing? Man, they came in right when he's doing this with the gun. They would fucking Billy Club his ass. It'd be funny as fuck. But I'm not lying to you. This is how stupid this is. But again, it's Hasan. He gets away with it because he has privilege.
The fuck are you gonna do?
Man,
go on.
You gotta have a gun out for that?
Try to fucking put malware in my phone? Is that where you're gonna?
What? Dude, you understand how much self-importance he puts on himself? What are you talking about? Malware? Who the fuck's gonna do that? This is a crypto account. Trolling you, dumbass. He's gonna put malware on your phone. He's gonna track you. What is he, a fucking damn plant for the FBI now? Are you serious? What? Like, seriously, is that your actual thought process where you think that? Because I'm a little bit confused. How are you this stupid? How are you this dumb? There's just no fucking way you could actually think that mentally. But it's Hasan, like I said.
You gonna do?
Oh, jeez.
You skinny bitch.
Wow.
So wait a minute. So it was the wrong guy anyway? That wasn't even him?
That's not him.
That's not him. So he just goes off on this random dude.
Hey, yo, dead ass G, my bad, pimp. That's just what happened when you a motherfucking real ass boss.
Does he even show his face in it?
Ping for US servers is kind of high, or there's.
Oh no! Wait, it's even worse.
What's wrong?
It's even worse.
Oh no!
Fucking dude who is advocating to this fucking dude who's advocating to hang me for treason. Is mad at me. Okay, is mad at me and doesn't realize that.
He got a gun out. This edit? Yeah, I know.
He already.
It's a terrible edit, by the way.
He got side-wided. Oh, yeah. They already got fucking clapped. Hanged.
Oh. Twitch staff simultaneously instant bans anyone who insults Hasan while does nothing while he doxes and threatens to chatter with a firearm in front of an audience. That's crazy. Do you think Twitch will do anything? Will Twitch do anything of Hasan going over and then talking about shooting somebody or implying that he's going to shoot somebody?
No, they will probably not do anything. I don't see them doing anything on this. They'll probably use excuses that wasn't a real gun or some shit, even though he doxed someone. Or they'll just do another slap on the wristband saying he doxed someone, he'll be banned for like a few days. That's it. But they're not going to do anything with the firearm because the golden excuse is, oh, it wasn't a real gun. That doesn't matter. Now, if someone wants to legally press charges against this man, that this dude that was falsely doxed wants to press charges against this dude, I think he should. The problem is the person that honestly can press charges for being threatened is also the same guy that said a bunch of dumb shit about the future incumbent mayor of New York being hung for treason. So it's like, dude, you can't really get a point off with that. That's the problem. That's what really sucks about that. But yeah, should he be banned? Of course. Is he going to? Obviously not. This dude threatened a U.S. senator, and you did nothing about it. And I don't care, and I know the context of it. Do I think he was dead serious? No, I don't think he was dead serious. Of course not. It doesn't matter, though. You can't say shit like that. You shouldn't say shit like that. That is something that gets taken seriously. You can't threaten politicians like that because people actually will act on it. We've seen it. It has happened historically. You can't do that. But because Twitch defends this fucking imbecile, because people who run Twitch high key agree with this imbecile at a demon level, nothing's going to happen. And that's why I say, dude, Tectone, Asmongold, I'm not going to say nothing about. You know what? You're like the biggest streamer in the world. If you want to make your money, I get it from your standpoint. But when I see guys like Tectone talk shit, or this streamer talk shit, or that, then leave. You can make the same amount of money anywhere else. It's inconsequential at that point. Stop doing it. Make them lose money then. That's what people should be doing. They should be jumping ship. Anyone OTK, maybe if you want, the OTK gets away with shit anyways too. Never mind. Oh, don't even look at me like that. You don't know OTK gets away with shit. I forgot Extra Emily can fucking sit there and commit literal crimes on stream, and no one cares. No one is going to do anything about Extra Emily committing literal crimes on stream. In fact, her Sims are so pathetic they defend this shit anyways. Now, granted, I don't care about running a red light in Texas on an empty road. I think someone should have fined your dumbass, and that's whatever. That doesn't matter to me. I don't care. When you are texting and driving at night, okay, then no, you should be heavily punished. Because that actually is dangerous as fuck for you and anyone else involved. At night. Come on, dude. But then the DMCA strike shit was fucking dumb, but that's whatever. That, to me, that's whatever. You know, the LTK gets away with shit anyway, so they're not going to leave Twitch. But everyone has their favorites in that company. But at least with OTK, I get it to an extent. But Jesus fucking Christ. Hasan? Seriously? Like, at some point, when is enough enough?
Is Twitch going to do anything? I really wonder. I've got a feeling I know the answer to that, and I've got a feeling that everybody knows the answer to that.
No!
But I guess we're going to have to find out, right? And Twitch won't do shit. Yeah, no, and this is what's so crazy about it. It's perma worthy for sure. That's real violent threats. Keep in mind that E-Rob got suspended for 30 days for telling somebody that he was going to get in a fight with them at TwitchCon. That's right. That's right, guys. 30 days.
Basically said, if I see you at TwitchCon, something gonna go down. If I see you at TwitchCon, he got banned for that. Yeah, you could say the validity if he should have got banned. Personally, I don't think he got banned for that. People say dumb shit like this daily on platforms. So, man, if I see you on the street, it's on site. That's nothing. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean?
Oh no, not this guy again. Not this guy. I think I've seen part of this. Let's watch it.
All right, chat. We're gonna find out who.
I can't stand Mike, dude. I can't stand when you guys cover him. I think he's so irrelevant and pathetic. It's like, who gives a fuck? Mike is a failed politician who basically goes around fucking saying dumb shit to kiss ass to his fucking lowly audience that no one cares about. He's a fucking clown. How Mike can keep getting away with this shit, I don't know. But then again, because he's so pathetic that they don't even care. It's like, you know, it's like the Smokey meme, you know, when he's like, go on. That's literally what they do. Maybe that's what they do. That's the only way I can justify it. Oh, great, fireworks starting. Yeah. Oh god, you motherfucker. None of you motherfuckers actually are doing fireworks off of June after June 4th. Please don't be that guy. Who am I kidding? That's gonna happen. But yeah, like I just find that funny. Like dude's just like he's just so sad that people don't care. They're like, well, Mike's just kind of irrelevant anyways, guys, so let him do what he needs to do. You know, no one's gonna care. No one takes that guy seriously. I mean, the worst part is I can see that. I don't take him seriously. Does anyone actually take Mike seriously? Mike from PA? Well, be careful, guys. Don't dox him now. You can't dox him now. You don't want to dox Mike from PA. Mike from PA. What? I wonder what the initials of that stands for, by the way. I shit you not. This guy had an entire meltdown, I think, on Destiny, because Destiny said he's Mike from Pennsylvania, and he had a whole thing go, you doxed me. And all that. I'm like thinking, bro, are you that mentally retarded that you don't understand why you look stupid over that? But this is Mike. Mike's not all there because Mike has had a life of basically being downtrodden his whole life, I guess. I don't fucking know. Do I care? Not really. I think it's kind of fucking funny. But whatever, dog. I mean, whatever. I think he's a fucking imbecile. I think it's plenty and pretty ridiculous that this guy, someone like this, even exists. To be honest, I think it's ridiculous this guy even exists. In my opinion, I think he's a ridiculous person. I can't believe he's real. It's insane. I think it's kind of scary that someone like this exists. Exists outside of a mental an asylum. He exists in the world outside of an asylum when he should be in an asylum. But that's just me.
Finsane is. This guy's account is an old account. I want you guys to do everything you can to find Finsane's posts on every website. Let's find it out.
That is genuinely insane, and anyone that does that should be basically arrested. I'm just joking out of the rest part, but no, it's genuinely insane. You can't really arrest people for doing shit like this. Well, the precedent's just ridiculous. But terms of service, yeah, he should be fucking banned. I don't think there's any fucking question. You are actively having your chat try and dox someone. That is highly against terms of service. Again, I think my theory of Mike being so pathetic that he won't ever get banned is just kind of it. Because I will be real with you, as much as I can talk shit about Twitch and their god awful fucking services, they have banned they have taken bans at Denims and Rogan and all that shit, because at some point enough will be enough. But Mike is so pathetic, it's like, I guess why bother? Maybe they have a point. I mean, Mike is pathetic. It's not even me talking shit at this point. Like, come on, dude. Have you seen this fucking dude's entire history? The guy literally hired Bad Bunny to basically berate him in public. But yeah, people don't realize, like, that wasn't real. That whole thing about him being fucking shit on by Bad Bunny. That's her name, by the way, not the actual fucking rapper. I'm talking about, like, her. That's all fake. That was all bullshit. Fugazi. It was not real, because that was basically him just to basically using this girl for like he got off on it. He likes being humiliated. Maybe it's like whatever, man. Just keep letting him humiliate himself. Personally, again, I don't agree with that. I think he should be permabanned at this fucking point. This dude has made legitimate fucking threats.
Let's find out what his public posts are. The internet is public posting. You are a public figure. Hey, I found you. Let's see some of your tweets. What have you liked? Oh, wait, you have a private? Oh, wait, here's your reposts.
Yeah, this isn't completely invasive and creepy. Yeah, you don't look like a fucking weirdo. Yeah, you look like a fucking normal, sane human being. Like, you don't look weird as shit for this. For some bullshit on the internet. Like, listen, I have been called some dumb shit on the internet. And if I have fucking found people's info or whatever, I certainly don't put it publicly. And I certainly don't care to even look at it. I just laugh at people's pictures or something like that. But I don't go into their account live on a stream actively. No, that's just fucking weird, dog. What are you doing? You're going, what the fuck? And again, I would get if someone was just saying some awful shit to you, whatever, and you're like, hey man, it's your info. Don't fuck around. But that's not what happened here. You're basically just doing this over disagreements. You're fucking weird, bro. And also, the onus ain't even on someone like me or any of that when you have that to happen, when people get into fights with you. Because, and by the way, I don't even get into fights anymore, for the record. I block people left and right, dude. I don't care. Twitter, I have maybe, if my account's ever activated, I have it deactivated so many times. I've deactivated that account every week. I have literally off weeks where I don't go on there for 2-3 weeks. But anytime I do, I block everyone because I just don't care. It's pointless. And that's, to me, that's how everyone should treat it. But I'm so blown away at the fact that this guy thinks he can get away with this shit, because actually, it's kind of proof that he can. But that's whatever, man. If Twitch wants to do that and pay for that, that is their fucking problem. To me, that is just not anyone else's problem. It is what it is, man. Anyways.
How is this
what
allowed?
What type of content is this? This is content for 5 IQ person. You're a dumb fuck. You're a stupid piece of shit.
This episode of the Joe Rogan,
yeah, for sure,
Bernie
not
Sanders
all there.
illustrates what Joe Rogan's been talking about when he's been saying you can't bullshit for 3 hours. You know, the truth is gonna come out. You're gonna show what you really are.
This is it. This is what you retweet, bro. This is it.
He's you can tell that he's actually disappointed that it's not worse, so he doesn't have a better rationalization to be unhinged.
Nope, he doesn't. He doesn't absolutely have any idea how to actually do this. He has no idea how to actually attack this guy. So he's basically saying, I thought you had fucking better shit than this, man. Like, this is what he does. Again, Mike is so pathetic that maybe they just don't take it seriously. It's like, whatever. Maybe Mike's just someone you don't take seriously, man. And that scares me because Mike could be that person that does something fucking ridiculous. You never know. I don't trust this fucking weirdo. I think he's a weirdo. I think he has legitimate social issues. I think he's always been weird. There's something wrong with that dude, man. God, remember that fucking thing with the Bad Bunny where he like touches and goes, ugh, I feel like a vampire touching holy water. What are you, fucking stupid? Like, no woman within a 5-mile radius should fucking want to be near you. I have no doubt that everyone in that orbit hates him, including Hasan. I have no doubt that everyone in that orbit thinks he's a fucking weirdo, but keep him around because he gets to do the shit that they don't want to do. Denim doesn't want to do this shit publicly like that. Sure, she'll do some nasty shit that we all will come back to, but she even was done to call a hit on someone. Jokingly, yeah, but, you know, this guy regularly does all the shit that they fucking would like to do, but they don't want to get their hands dirty. Hasan has a image to semi-attain. He can't be that fucking radical, that obvious with it to his dumb fuck viewers. Because even the dumbest of people, which happen to be Hasan fans, eventually the veil will slip and you will get found out if you make it that obvious. The problem is Hasan is smart enough to kind of not let the mask slip on certain things and manipulate. Even then, you think this latest thing would actually be like a good point to wake the fuck up, but no, because then you get to fall back on the excuse of that guy is threatening Muslim people, and what he said about Zoran Mondani is phobic and blah. And yeah, okay, great. That's what trolls do. But you can't tell me that what he did was warranted or any bit not unhinged or cringe as shit, to be honest. Just really cringe as shit, like corny as fuck, you know?
And now he looks like he's just unhinged for basically no reason. He's actually disappointed.
This is it? Insane? This is what you think is a good point? A dumbass putting makeup on? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Why'd you run away?
Because you're weird. I wouldn't trust you in public. You're fucking weird, dude. I'm telling you, he makes the women there uncomfortable. I have no doubt that Denim's is uncomfortable around this dude. Probably Frogan too. But they just keep him around because he's a fucking weirdo that will do the shit that they won't do publicly. Hell, maybe if I'm not making this, by the way, this is just me speculating bullshit or just talking shit. I don't actually believe this. But hypothetically, let's talk hypothetically here. Hypothetically, with the H3 call, the one where someone called fucking CP on him, Child Protective Services, CPS on him and Hilla. We all know who's the one that would make the call, right? We all know who's the one that's going to be the idiot to make the call. It's not fucking dipshit Empanada. No, it's this fucking tard. If anyone would be willing to be this pathetic, this lowly and desperate to fit in with that crowd to do that, it's Mike. I believe that truly in my fucking heart of hearts that it would be Mike that would do it. So if anyone knows who did it, it's probably Mike. If you would think about it. Hypothetically, I don't think anyone knows who made the call. Truthfully, I don't think anyone knows. I think it was some fucking stupid, pathetic fan that is so fucking brainwashed and warped that they made that dumbass call because they're fucking stupid. But that is it.
I gave you the attention you wanted. You got a little quiet. I'm going to give you all the attention you can handle.
Jesus.
Why are you showing me names of people that I dated in 6 years ago? All right, the last Bong Lord research. We're doing some. Everybody, the last Bong Lord. We're gonna find out more. Hold on. Oh, Valheim, huh? I think we got some clips, huh?
Oh God.
No, you didn't keep any. Header band. What is this?
How is this allowed?
Because
the
they
reason
don't
why
give a
this
fuck.
is allowed is because these people have politics that the moderation team on
And I
Twitch
agree.
agrees with.
I do agree. That's part of the reason. But I also
That's the
think
reason
when
why
it
it's
comes to
allowed.
Mike is just so pathetic, man.
It's that simple.
I think Mike is so sad that they don't care. Like, who takes Mike seriously? I don't even take Mike seriously 90% of the time. Maybe I should. Maybe I should take him more seriously as a fucking piece of shit. I don't know. Maybe I should fear that he might do something really fucking dumb. I don't know. But at the end of the fucking day, man, I just don't think anyone in that community or anyone on Twitch takes him seriously enough as a threat of any kind, because he just is such a lolcow. That being said, this is ridiculous. This is truly fucking ridiculous behavior, and it shouldn't be allowed. This is disgusting. I've done some stupid shit on social media, guys. Let's be real, I've done it. But I have never done this. I've never tried to go into someone's personal life and throw it out there on the public. It's just ridiculous. That's sickeningly insane. This dude is not all there. He's unhinged. He's unhinged as shit. He's not all there. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's the sound of the police. That's just how it's gotta be. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. I'm playing Need for Speed right now. That's why I just saying that. The cops aren't even here yet. Oh, man. Anyways.
Cool.
Oh, my God. I forgot to put the buckets.
I'm the Bong Lord.
Do you think this is it? I think this might be the guy,
So they're
right?
just finding random
He's
people.
wearing glasses. He's wearing glasses with his
Weaponizing his audience at this
balaclava.
point? Yep.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
No women were involved in the making of this video.
The irony of you saying that statement is wild. Mike, the guy that literally creeps the fuck out of women all the time. No women were involved with the create.
I wish
that
no women were involved in the making of this video.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab.
What the fuck, bro? What are you doing? He literally just likes rubbing her back and just goes, ugh. Like, because he's trying to save face with that was creepy as shit. Brother, what are you doing? And the worst part is, I truly believe that he paid her off to do this. He paid her, or he basically made an arrangement with her to benefit both their careers with this weird relationship, to basically be, hey, you be Dom, I'll be sub. And I'll be basically humiliated in public, and you'll be the one to humiliate me. And I'll do weird shit for you to do that too. I believe that was the absolute arrangement. Yes, I do. But even then, like, what the fuck? No women were involved in the creation of this. This is the same guy that did this. And by the way, yes, this is the same guy.
I think I'm getting your attention.
It's shocking, right? That this is the same fucking guy. The dude that I just showed you was like a fucking out of touch fucking former rock band member that has never grown the fuck up and never actually maybe got through his head that his chance at stardom is over. You know, a fucking never was type rocker dude. Sounds corny what I just said, but for real, like, legitimately, that's what he looks like. He's evolving backwards. This is Mike before. All right, he's evolving backwards somehow. I mean, he was always a lolcow. He's a different kind of lolcow. He's the type of lolcow to make dumb threats and shit like anyone's gonna take him seriously. Which, sadly, people should start taking more seriously. So he, maybe start suspending his ass for being stupid. But again, this is what Mike does. Mike from PA. Don't want to dox him now. Don't want to dox Mike from Pennsylvania. Whoops. Oh no, I doxed Mike from Pennsylvania. Because, that's what PA stands for. You fucking tard. His legitimate, his legitimate little feud with Destiny is hilarious. because Destiny's owned him at like 78,000 points. You know what's crazy? As much as a piece of shit as Destiny is, and I'm sorry, no matter what happens, Destiny is a piece of shit. He's not a good person. And I don't care what happens in this case, because everyone's saying the case is turning or whatever. The dude on stream literally essayed a girl on stream when she was drunk. He touched her up. That's it. To be honest with you, he's a fucking scumbag. And to me, is someone I just will never fucking have respect for. And we'll hold that basically for the end of time. I don't care. I'm going to hold that against him. Because you have to. Because he never actually learned from it. That's why he's a heathen. That being said, I will say it's funny that he's become more the voice of reason now. And he's making a comeback somehow. Where it's going to come to a head. Where I truly believe that Hasan is going to get to a point where he has to fucking debate Destiny. And then he'll get completely owned. And that will be the end of Hasan. And he will leave politics. That will be the end of Hasan in politics. I truly believe that will be the end. Losing to his nemesis, his mortal enemy. And he already got embarrassed by H3H3, which is sad in itself. Because H3H3 is not even an actual debate person. He's not even a real political analyst like that. And you claim to be a legit political voice, which you're not. You never will be. But yeah. But anyways, in regards to this, you know, this guy with his like literal like fucking hatred of fucking Destiny which is just beyond hilarious. I find the whole thing so fucking funny that he's, you know, talking about women and all. Like, no woman was made, and it's like, bro, keep it a buck here. You creep women out. You do. Women are creeped out by you, as they should be. I don't even feel safe around your weird ass. So yeah, I don't know. Pretty funny to me. Dude, playing Need for Speed Heat is fucking crazy. These cops are assholes, dude. These cops are fucking menaces, man. They're so over-aggressive. I don't have my right fucking tool set up. I forgot to put the fucking repair kit in there. God damn it. Ooh. Oh, shit. Still on me. Sorry, let me finish this up real quick, guys, and then I will... Ow! Die slow. Alright, I gotta make this jump, don't I? And now I can't like mark anything on my map now. I can't mark anything on my map? Well, I gotta bolt. See you later. Fuck you, motherfucker! Haha. He's gone. We call that fuck around and find out. You fucked around and found out. Alright. Back to this again.
God. I feel like I touched.
God, I wish that no women were involved.
Can I help you?
Right?
I think they want to go in.
Okay.
Man. Jeez. Can you imagine how much better it would have been for him if no women were involved in that clip? Jeez, you know what? Maybe Mike's giving him advice. Because, you know, the last time he had a clip with a girl, it didn't go too well.
But for him, it did, because that's what he wants. He wants to be humiliated. He wants to be humiliated by a woman like that, and that's what he gets off on. Yeah, I'm not joking. That was a humiliation fetish. He has a humiliation fetish. He has a kink to be humiliated. That's fine. Just don't do it publicly, bruh. I mean, it's fine if you want to do that privately, but maybe don't do it publicly, where we have to all be subjected to it. I don't know. Food for thought, motherfucker. Oh, God. I get to the fucking garage in this mission. I actually used a custom car that I made for the race. I made a fucking Mustang. It wasn't my actual normal car. I actually made a car for this. I actually have you guys play Need for Speed Heat enough as many times as I have, you're going to have to like do separate, a certain mission or two. I have a literal bash car, a blacked out Dodge, just for the fuck of it, and I'm just gonna bash cops with it on that mission where you have to basically protect Anna and Luca from the cops so they could fucking upload a file or some shit. I don't fucking know, but yeah, basically, I mean, Need for Speed Heat's fucking stupid in storyline, but that's Need for Speed. It's all stupid. You name me a Need for Speed story, and I'll name you how fucking retarded it is. But that's what we love about it, because it's fucking dumb. We love how stupid it is. It's supposed to be stupid. Anyways. Oh, shit. Hypersonic! Woo! Oh shit. Excuse me. But anyways, let's get back into this shit.
That's the same guy? Yeah, it is.
He evolved backwards. I'm telling you. He evolved backwards.
What a creepy vibe. He's a weird guy.
He's not a normal person. He's just
This
very
is hilarious. I'm dying. Me too. I just saw your content. I think being a fan of Asmongold. So tell me more about yourself, Bong Lord.
What is it? Wait. What the hell did I do? I'm just sitting here.
What are you doing for a living? What are you doing? How's your life going? Did you ever get that degree? Your mom wanted me. Your mom wanted me to ask you.
Dude, you're such a piece of shit. You can't even be a piece of shit correctly. Ah, he's so pathetic. He can't be a piece of shit correctly. That's fucked up. Oh, let me lay down real quick. Ah! Bro, you can't even be a piece of shit correctly. How are you gonna sit there and talk all this shit, but then fail at being a piece of shit? Ah.
I don't think this guy should be making any kinds of jokes. By the way, it's thundering at my house, and so my power might go out. Fair warning. I don't think this guy should be making any jokes about, women, being interested in him at all, right? I mean, I think this is just really not a good idea.
Yeah. If you ever got that degree, I mean, I guess she should just go upstairs. She could just go down in the basement, but it smells down there. She doesn't want to go down. So she wanted me to ask if you're really working on that. Do you think weed should be banned?
Dude.
Because you're supporting a guy who's trying to do that. And you have the most simp following list I've ever seen in my life.
Where they say,
the funny thing about these guys is they think that I'm like a nice guy or something. Did I ever say I was nice?
No. You see, what you don't understand is that's not a compliment to where we think you're a genuinely nice person. No one thinks that of you. Don't worry. You don't ever have to sit there and ever be mistaken for being an actual genuinely nice guy. No, the term nice guy is used for people who act like they're being nice, so that's because they're manipulative pieces of shit. You're more pathetic because you can't even be that manipulative because ain't no woman gonna buy that bullshit from your sorry ass. You're too much of a submissive little bitch. So the reality is you're not a nice guy. You're what we call a cuck. And you like to sit in the corner and watch while the business gets down, right? And that's always been that way for you, brother. It's keeping it real.
You must have been confused me with a liberal. You may have confused socialists with liberals.
Yeah, a socialist is just basically a liberal if they were just fucking retarded. It's just basically getting to say that you're a lot more morally upstanding than a normal person that happens to be on the left. I shit you not. That's all it is. That's what you are. You're not really into that shit, bro. You are not into that shit. We know your political background, bro. You're not a real socialist. You're an absolute imbecile. You're just using this as a grift to make money. Shut the fuck up.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays my tab,
I think they.
That's all you ever have to play, man. There is nothing you can. There's no own. There's no fucking ponage. There is no insult that you can levy at Mike from PA that does any more damage than this clip. The cell phone. Denims is the queen of cell phone, but Mike is the king of cell phone. The king, the absolute king of cell phone. He is there's no one in this world that has basically owned himself more than himself. He's his greatest op, and he keeps winning. He keeps whooping his own ass. That's the sad part. He keeps winning. He can't take an L to himself. You know what I mean? Actually, it's a vice versa thing, because either way, if you're fighting yourself and you keep losing, well, you're never gonna win. You know what I mean? You'll never truly win. I guess that's the joke of it. But for real, homie's it's so sad that he just keeps burning himself. Bro, you are your own worst enemy. And I find that to be fucking hilarious. Genuinely, I do. It's fucking funny to me. He's just like, dude, Osmongold just keep playing that. I fucking find it funny. Now, maybe people don't like Osmongold. I am neutral. I don't care, but I'll laugh when I'll give credit when credit's due, and I'll laugh when I need to laugh. This shit kind of funny. I like the fact that he just instinctually said, "We play this shit again," because that's what I would do. I'm like, why do I gotta even try? You literally destroyed yourself, bro. You destroyed yourself. At the end of the fucking day, there is nothing else that needs to be said about this. So I'm parking right now. I'm actually correctly parking in this game in Need for Speed. I know you're probably looking at me like I'm stupid. I'm sorry. But I'm parking. Damn it, Camaro. Okay. We're good. You can go on now. Anyways.
I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
Can I help
How is that not creepy what you just said?
you?
Well, I think they want to go in.
Okay.
Did I ever say I was nice? You must have been confused me with a liberal. You may have.
What? Wait, what? Because, and also, why is that even think? Oh, because you're liberal, it means you're a nice guy. You're a pussy if you're a liberal. What the fuck type of logic is that? What are you, fucking stupid? I'd rather listen to liberals before I ever listen to a socialist. All right? As someone that actually has voted liberal his entire life, who has grown up liberal, and has now become a lot more centrist and has influxed a lot more conservative views just based on common sense, because once you grow older, you start becoming a lot more conservative. When I was younger, I was one of the I actually did defend the trans movement a lot more than I do now. And the reason I don't now is because the activists have made it into a complete cesspit of retardation. And unfortunately, now they're having to suffer, and unfortunately, the trans community is now having to suffer the consequences of what activists have done to them, basically. And that's all I'll say on that. But as someone who's liberal and never really voted Republican, brother, what the fuck are you talking about? First of all, I'm not a nice guy. I'm literally like the worst person you could meet when it comes to shitting on someone. If I like Mike, I'd have no problem saying the worst things about, because nothing I can say about Mike is worse than what's basically what Mike does to himself. Mike says worse about himself every day. Mike's entire look at this dude. The guy is just a complete retard. He's like literally regressed as a human being. He looks like an actual like a normal upstanding citizen. He had a suit on. Now he just looks like a fucking scrub. He's the dude now. Like, you've seen the way this guy goes from like he went from just the way he looked in appearance to the way he dresses. He's regressed, degraded. The dude now walks in his fucking trash leather jacket, probably with a Slayer shirt on. You're getting the picture now. His stupid long hair, like he's fucking Triple H. And in fairness, he's just triple dud. Like, come on, bruh. You look like a tard. Stop. I've never seen someone regress like this. He's regressed, bruh. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And genuinely hilarious. You can't even.
This is so sad.
It's true. It is.
Confuse socialists with liberals.
Oh my God.
I honestly don't understand how are you Blue Daisy? Okay, we've got another one. Are you not mad at shit? Like
do
are
you
not mad at
always
stuff?
scream?
Oh. I think I found your Instagram. Let's take a look.
Bro, this guy's
you're
on
Canadian.
Oh my God.
It seems like you're disabled, got a walker. So why?
I can't with him. Like, I can't. I can't. I don't know how this went from like just like laughing at Hasan trying to be a wigga. Yes, I said the WIGGA word, the wigga. He's a wigga. That's Hasan. How we went from that dude, looking Malibu's Most Wanted, to ripping on Mike. I don't know, man. It's just a natural progression system.
Guys, this is really something special. I've got to tell you, this is really, really special. This also reaffirms my belief that Hasan is paying him privately. Because every time that there's a clip of Hasan doing something crazy and bad, somehow Mike does something that's like 5 times worse, and nobody's talking about Hasan.
I don't think he pays him. I think he volunteers. I think he volunteers free of profit. I think he does have the goodness of his stupid heart. I don't think you're giving him way too much credit. Like you think he's getting paid for this? No, he's doing that shit for free, homie. And the best part about it is, it's like, it's so fucking stupid, but who else but Mike would do it? Like, Denims isn't going to do it. Frogan, as stupid as she is not really good at it. She's not going to do it. Plus, they're women. They don't have that in them. They're ladies. You can't really expect them to go out on a limb and do the shit and talk about threatening people, fighting them and all that. It's not believable. Like Denims or Frogan, like, they're not athletic. They can't fight. They can't throw hands. You know, neither can Mike. He's a giant vagina, but you know, at least with Mike, he somewhat presents as a guy, even though he's less manly than Lily Tino. I mean, Lily Tino is a lot more of a man than fucking Mike from PA is. I mean, she's got bigger dick and balls than he does. And I want you to no, I'm dead serious. I actually truly believe that she has more testosterone than Mike from PA. I truly believe that Lily Tino over here has more testosterone than Mike from PA. I want that to be on the record. I genuinely want that to be a statement. I don't mean that as a joke. No, he's less of a man than Lily Tino. I'm not joking. I mean, Blair White, who honestly is who legitimately passes for a woman in every conceivable way, is more of a man, straight up, much more manly than Mike from PA. And that's not an insult to fucking to Blair White, by the way. I'm not insulting Blair White. I'm saying that because, again, aforementioned Mike from PA is Mike from basically Pussy. He's from the Pussy collection. He's a pussy. He's just a giant vagina, bro. Pussy Army. There he is. That's what the PA stands for. Pussy Army. He's from the Army of Pussies.
Because of how nuts this guy is. It's like Hasan's paying this guy to be even crazier. As like a distraction, like a decoy. Yeah.
Why aren't you angry for the people exactly like you that are having their shit cut? I'm Middle Eastern. I'm always mad. I'm gonna lift my boot off your neck because
what the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know how you're not fucking screaming. I don't know how you're not fucking mad.
What?
Rage serves a function. When you need to fight, you need to have rage.
Okay, Mike, but you're out of shape as fuck. Where do you fight? What are you fighting? I'm trying to understand, what are you fighting and how do you have the ability to do so when you weigh 1,000 pounds? I'm not talking shit here. Like, dude, we've all seen what you look like. Dude, what are you talking about? Remember that TwitchCon? Remember that Twitch meetup thing where basically the Hasan Orbit got in trouble and then Denims and Frogan and several others got banned, which, by the way, was completely justified in every complete way, except for Hasan, hilariously. Remember that? Yeah, I saw him at that same. We saw him at the thing. He does not look like anyone that could throw hands at anyone. Like, bro, sit down, Miyagi. Okay, sit down, Mr. Miyagi. You're not gonna throw no hands, dog. Okay, there, bro. You know what he is? He's Steven Seagal. Like, Steven Seagal over here is gonna throw hands with guys. He's gonna do a keto where he just does the Mr. Wishy-Washy fucking handstands. Have you guys ever seen like this motherfucker do a keto? It's the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. I shit you not. He is a meme. Like, Steven Seagal is just not just the fact he's a giant piece of fucking shit, but he's a legitimate fucking meme in every complete single way. And it's fucking funny. I laugh my complete fucking ass off when he does a keto because it's so fucking bad. He's so bad at it. He's so bad at everything. I won't say he's even bad at keto. It's just that keto doesn't really translate to actual like combat martial arts. It's not going to do anything. But because Steven Seagal is a complete insecure dumb fuck, he actually thinks it will. Steven Seagal is like one of the most hated people in Hollywood. Even though I don't hate him, I just find him hilarious. I wish he'd come back. But the problem is he'll never come back because he'd be immediately fucking hit with charges. Yeah, the reason he's in Russia, guys, because he has like outstanding fucking charges on accusations of SA from multiple women. So, you know, the minute he steps back in the States, it's on site. He's locked the fuck up. Even though maybe now, like the statute of limitations, maybe the charges are like gone now. I don't know. But yeah, that's why he's in Russia. Real good guy that guy is, man. Steven Seagal. Real fucking good guy. I watch some of his movies sometimes. Not gonna lie. Remember that one with the fake Jamaicans? That shit was so fucking funny. I ain't never laughed harder in my life than watching that god-awful movie with the fake Jamaicans. Yo, God bless them actors who fucking stiffed that motherfucker out of movie roles by faking that motherfucking accent. They from New York, bro. And they're faking the fucking Jamaican accents, which you could tell were terrible. They were very terrible. They were terrible attempts. But because it's just so fucking funny that nobody sat there and said, hey, these guys aren't Jamaican. They're from Queens. They're from the Bronx. No one actually fucking could sit there and tell me otherwise. But no, not Steven Seagal. He believed in them boys. He believed they were Jamaicans. He never, ever, ever, ever thought differently. Nah, motherfucker, you stupid as hell. And the movie itself was just so bad. The martial arts are hilariously bad. I haven't seen... you know what else is a really bad movie, martial arts-wise? It's this one with this... remember the guy from Shameless? I forget his name. He's actually in a lot of shit. I could look up his name. I think it's Dylan Mulvaney, right? Wow. I'm going to apologize. Sorry, that's an insult. Dermot Mulroney, right? Dermot Mulroney. It was so bad because all his martial arts consisted of was basically the lazy Steven Seagal move of basically hand swipe and then arm break. I'm going to break your arm by catching your arm repeatedly somehow because this is how this works apparently. And I'm going to basically just swipe it away and break your arm every time with the same fucking move. And it kept working. And it was just really fucking funny. It was just really I've never laughed so fucking hard in my entire life than watching that movie and then the Steven Seagal fucking movies. Like, those are legitimate, serious movies. Supposed to be action movies, right? Nope, they're comedies, bro. Especially that fucking, that Steven Seagal movie. That shit's a comedy. I refuse to believe that movie is anything more than a comedy. His acting was awful. It was just such a bad movie. I could watch it again because it's just so fucking funny. I forget what it's called. I could look it up. There's Steven Seagal fake Jamaicans. I will find it. But anyways, I digress from the point because I went on a complete tangent about how Steven Seagal is a complete meme. Steven Seagal Jr. over here is going to fucking talk about fighting because we were righteous anger. And shut the fuck up, man. Who are you fighting? You ain't fighting nobody. Stop it. Stop it. I mean, dude, I'm going to be real. I think Bad Bunny would have beat your ass. I think she would have stomped you in a fight. I think you would have actually let her stomp you in a fight because you're such a submissive bitch. You would have laid on the ground saying, please stomp my nuts. You would have opened your legs up saying, stomp the shit out of me, please, baby. You weirdo. Not because you're doing it. I don't care. I don't kink shame. You're a weirdo because you're doing it publicly. You are doing it publicly, and then like an imbecile are embarrassing yourself over it, and then trying to act like you're a serious YouTuber or streamer or whatever the fuck. While again, you're basically Steven Seagal Jr. And that's insulting to Steven Seagal because Steven Seagal would whoop your ass too. I hate Steven Seagal on every like human level. Even I know that he would whoop your ass. Even I know that he would kick your fucking ass. he uses Aikido and then like gash you out with his Aikido. He could be in a wheelchair and he still whoop fucking Mike's ass. All right, I think Frogan would beat up Mike. I think Frogan versus Mike in a UFC fight would be fucking hilarious. I actually would pay money for that because I would be rooting for Frogan to beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
We're gonna have to play it again. I'm sorry.
Again? No!
Just a minute.
Stop.
I don't know how you're not fucking mad. Rage serves a function. When you need to fight, you need to have rage. Anger has a function.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
Wow. Well, I think they want to go in.
What function was that? Oh, jeez.
What a guy, bro. What a
Oh,
guy.
jeez. Watch the couch clip.
Oh, yeah, the couch clip where he punches the couch.
It's for when you need to be aggressive. It's when you need to defend yourself or assert your position.
Yo, straight up though.
Oh God! And so anyway, let's see if I can find it over here and look at it. And this is also apparently, is this him crashing out over me too?
All right, chat. We're gonna find out who Finn Sane is.
No, this is him doxing somebody else. Okay, let me see if I can find the one where he's talking about me. And this is really impressive, guys. It really is. Let me see. Oh, this is him wanting.
By the way, shout out to Kino Casino. You guys they're back tonight. They're not talking about the lawsuit stuff tonight, unfortunately, but they have plenty of other shit to talk about. I have no doubt that this week they're going to talk the lawsuit shit because it's just too fucking funny. And they're probably going to talk about Hasan, being Malibu's most wanted. I don't care. He's Malibu's most wanted. He's Federline, bro. He's like Federline. If you guys. And you guys already know who I'm talking about. Have you ever seen Cleveland Show? By the way, voiced by the same guy who did Malibu's Most Wanted. By the way, same man. That's awesome. He continued the bloodline of it. He basically continued it. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna keep this shit alive. Damn it." He's basically gonna continue the wannabe line, the wannabes. I fucking love that guy. But Hasan will forever be known as the biggest, as Malibu's Most Wanted. I don't care. He's that dude. Then after that shit, and he did it so corny. Remember when he got his fucking Porsche and he did that stupid walk? I mean, he is so fucking corny. I look at that dude like, bro, you're embarrassing. If you didn't have money, oh my god, because he's just such a like women, like the fucking dumb 20-year-old loser women that fucking fawn over that dude, and they're loser women for that. I don't care. That's whatever. You want to do all that, but you understand that he's okay. I mean, he looks like a fucking full-fledged retard. I shit you not, I thought he was retarded when I first saw him. I thought he was special ed, dude. There's just no fucking way. Yeah, he still is special ed to me. He's totally special ed. There's just no fucking way. And that's fine, I mean, I know I'm special ed as fuck, but I'm not that.
Calls for my Now I'm the one that needs to get banned.
Like look at Asmongold. Asmongold, debate me, bitch.
Bro, debate you on what? The fact that Bad Bunny probably took a strap onto you and you'd probably do it publicly? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, bro, your biggest claim to fame is being Bad Bunny's bitch. Not even like the actual Bad Bunny anyone respects. It's that stupid, annoying little white girl that everyone hates. Congratulations. That teeny 80-pound white girl whooped your ass for like multiple months. Stop it, bro. You debate you on what? The fact that you're a fucking imbecile? I mean, what's the debate? Like, okay. Oh my god, he's such a fucking lolcow, dude. He's such a lolcow. And I think he knows it. Maybe he just absolutely knows it. So he'll just keep like exacerbating it at this point.
Debate me, you fucking pussy.
My goal is to completely eradicate. Oh, just a minute. Sort of. These parasites from the internet.
Yep. I mean, come on. This has to be against TOS.
That's right. Yes, getting people that are telling me that.
Yes, that's against TOS. Not the fact. Not you, Mike. Threatening to have needing Ethan Klein to bleed from the mouth and get the rod. No, not you threatening people multiple fucking times. Not you putting a hit out on Destiny. I shit you not. This dude put a hit out on Destiny. He put a hit out on Destiny. No. You're so fucking right, Mike. That's against TOS, not what you do. Not the. In fact, what you've done is actual crimes. You've made actual criminal threats. But you're so right, bro. You're so right. You smart, dog. You smart. He's as smart. He's as kind. He's as important. No, he's actually retarded. He's as dumb. He's as ignorant. And he's a fucking bitch. That's my fucking retard. You fucking kidding me? Yeah. Osmond goes against team terms of service. No, he's not. I mean, he's really not. I mean, I'm not even an Osmond Gold fan, and I will tell you that he's not. He's just not. Oh, fuck, bro. This shit's fucking funny as hell, bro. I swear, I laugh at this shit daily. I can't believe that people like this exist. For what purpose could a person like this exist? Like, why? What purpose could this guy possibly bring, other than to be a complete full-fledged dipshit? I don't know. I'll never know.
That I killed my mom off the internet is the same thing as doxing them. You're totally right.
He called a hit on someone.
I mean, come on. This is... I'm going to eradicate these... Bro, you're a parent.
What's with the fake laugh? What are you, fucking retarded? Oh, right, we already established that. But what are you doing? What are you doing? I almost feel bad for this guy. Nah, not even then. No, I've never felt bad for Mike. Who am I kidding? I've always found Mike to be a repulsive, pathetic human being.
Parasite. You live in your own filth. You are literally surrounded by pests.
I mean, dude, you look like you haven't bathed in 6 months. What are you talking about? You look like you've never bathed. What are you talking about? Dude, you've regressed as a human being. For real, like, you look like you haven't bathed. I bathe 2 times a day. You bathe 2 times every 6 months. What?
You are a fucking parasite. You don't even believe in Trumpism.
So mad.
Hold up. He's the parasite. Okay. But what are you hanging off of Hasan's coattails? You're a parasite, bro. You are the actual definition of a parasite. You have done nothing but suck off Hasan. And hey, is it beneficial to Hasan? Sure. Because, he basically gets to not be the only retard of the day when it comes to you, bro. You get to fucking sit there and basically run cover for him and be a retard. It's great. You're retard cover. It's awesome. When the bullets are flying, you're Hasan's human shield. But even then, with all of that, bro, no. No, you're a legitimate parasite.
You're just a parasite on the ass of conservatism, which is actually...
And you're a parasite on the ass of socialism. You think you're a socialist? You're not a socialist, Mike. We all know you're not. Who are you trying to fool? Didn't he run Republican first? He ran Republican when he first started in politics, failed miserably. And I guess he went progressively more progressive? No. Nah, bro, you've been grifting the whole time. You're a literal parasite. This is all projection. Weird projection, but projection nonetheless. And even then, it's like, why lie about this? It's not like any of us give a fuck, bro. No one really cares, Mike, if you're going to sit there and be a fucking socialist or whatever. It's just the fact that you're a retard about it. I don't care about socialism, dude. I don't care if you want to be more so. I don't like socialists. I don't agree with them at all. But if you want to be socialist, that's your prerogative. It's just if you act like a whack job about it, then it's a problem. But you're not even really just socialist, bro. You're a full-blown tanky bitch. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Funny. You represent nothing. You believe in nothing.
Okay.
You just want to cause chaos. I'm a 35-year-old.
He wants to cause chaos? If he's conservative, then he wouldn't want to cause chaos, bro. That's impossible. Conservatives don't do chaos. Conservatives are for control. That's why they're called conservative, dumb fuck. That's like the antithesis of what conservatives want. They want order and control. Even if that's one of the criticisms you would have of conservatives. Maybe you're too much for order and control and no flexibility in law enforcement or shit like that. Things like that of that nature. But that's what are you talking about? If he's conservative, then he wouldn't. That directly goes against what you just said. That's retarded. And by the way, he wants chaos? Bro, you call hits on people. You literally call for riots. What are you talking about? What the fuck? I mean, look at your entire look. You look like a fucking unhinged whack job. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Your old man. Like you're a fucking loser. I mean,
aren't you older than me?
Even worse.
How old is Mike? I think he's older than I am, right?
Oh my God, he is. I think he is.
And I don't care how many viewers you have.
It's like 40. Yeah,
you are fucking nothing.
You don't care how many viewers he has. Yes, you do. Then why are you doing this? You care about the viewers, fuckstick. I don't care how many viewers you have. More than you?
You fucking loser. Holy shit.
59.
Oh my God. Okay, look at this. Twitch, TOS. Because he wants TOS enforced, guys. He wants TOS enforced.
You called a hit.
Look at this fucking dipshit. Nobody's scared of you. Asmongold. No one's scared of you. You're not scary. Unless you're harassing small women with small followings.
Are you on Caseytron? That is not a small woman, brother. That's a very large woman. I'm going to hell for that one. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Harassing her. How's he harassed her? Because she says stupid shit and then he fucking claps back and calls her a dumbass? Because, you know, that same woman basically liked and agreed that Osmongold killed his mom. Who does that, by the way? I don't even care for this guy. I don't care about Osmongold at all. I know Chris doesn't care for him. We don't care. But, man, as we're not going to sit there. I'm not going to front. Bro, you're fucked up for that. What she did's fucked up. He just doesn't feel sympathy for the dumb bitch. That's all he said, really. No, do I feel sympathy for this dumb bitch? No, fuck around and find out. And I'm on that same page. You guys want to steal copyright and do all this dumb shit to hurt Ethan Klein over some bullshit political spat? Suffer the consequences. Not my fucking problem. That is not my problem, sweetheart. So, nah, I completely agree. Absolutely agree with them on that. Nah, no question. No fucking question, bro. Oh, man, that made me laugh.
You ain't scaring anybody, bitch.
Okay. Yelling about this.
And if nothing else,
He's so
I want to
mad.
completely change the narrative around whether these people are good actors or bad actors. These people are not good people. They're not on the right side of history.
You support
like this.
Genocide in Donald Trump.
Yeah, not a genocide. Again, let me repeat this, that it is factually not a genocide. What's going on in Gaza is horrible. It's a war. I don't wish that on anyone. It's not a genocide. The intent's not a genocide. It is a war. Please stop saying that. Only a retard would believe in that. Oh, wait, it's Mike, so it's actually like right on par. But still, stop. Also, Osmongold factually did not vote for Donald Trump. Osmongold factually didn't vote for Donald Trump. I'm only just setting facts straight here. He doesn't support Trump. Because if he did, he would have voted for him. It's very simple. If you didn't vote for Donald Trump, you don't support Donald Trump. If you didn't vote for Kamala Harris, you don't support Kamala Harris. If you didn't vote for either, you don't support either. That is fine. So understand that no, he does not support either candidate. He did not support them. He does not support those people. I'm not trying to defend Osmongold here. I'm just letting the record straight. I'm making sure facts are straight here. That this man has gone on the record to say, I have not voted for either candidate, and they're both horrible, and they both have not earned my vote. That's what he said. And that is what I'm basically reporting on here. So that is a lie. That is a complete full-fledged lie.
What the fuck are you talking about? You had to apologize on your hands and knees. Yeah. Asmongold, we'll make you do it again. Last time you did.
When did he apologize on his hands and knees? For what? What? Why? And I know this is over. It's just over the fucking and I shit you not. He made some comments about the Palestine situation in Gaza. They weren't great comments. Blah blah blah. He apologized for his take. and he said, I deserve my ban, and then moved on like a man. That's what he did. He said, I deserve my ban. Even though, let's be real, Hasan and this dipshit have said way worse, way more genocidal, way more, to me, genocidal rhetoric than anything than Osmongold said, and have not gotten banned for anything. So no. And you didn't do anything. Osmongold just chose to be a man about it, apologize, and move on. That's it. You did not make him apologize. He didn't get on his hands and knees because he was so scared of the might of Mike from Pennsylvania, who, again, got fucking abused by fucking Bad Bunny, a girl that weighs maybe like 120, maybe like 90 pounds. All right? She made you her bitch, dude. You basically might as well have just pulled your pants down, bent over, and said, peg leg, and then just do that. I mean, dude, you're no different than you're actually more pathetic than Ian. You're more pathetic than iDubbbz. That's insane to me. iDubbbz literally his entire life has been ruined by Anissa, and he let it happen. But bro, you're somehow more pathetic than he is when it comes to this shit, and that's fine. But like, stop the bullshit, brother.
Did it? You crawled on your hands and knees, and we made you clean your room. We're gonna make you do it again. You're closest.
That's not what happened. He basically took a break from streaming and did that. That's it. Yeah, the internet made fun of him for it. Okay, and I highly doubt that anyone was doing that on the behest of your word, Mike. Again, I'm not gonna really be intimidating to doing anything by a guy that got bullied by a fucking 90-pound girl. She bullied you. She victimized you, and it was fucking hilarious. By the way, thank you for that. I'm not saying that it wasn't funny. I found it entertaining, but let's just stop the cap here, brother.
Ally is Tectone, a fucking accused sex criminal.
You see how he's saying accused, right? Smart guy.
Who are you to talk? You started a org with what was his name? Oh fuck! What was the OTK rapist? The other one.
What's he talking about?
I have such a great joke for that, but
for the record, Tectone was accused of something. That doesn't mean he did anything. There was nothing there, from what we know of. I don't put my opinions on Tectone. Tectone is someone, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm just gonna make this statement real quick, and then we'll get back into ripping on Mike for the fun of it. Let me get up now. All right, I was laying down for a minute. Okay, back up to doing this. Business mode. Gotta be in business mode for this one. Mouse. All right. Oh, shut up. All right. Tectone is someone that I really will say this about, and this is my honest opinion. Tectone has an ego. He has a very big ego, and he could say he doesn't, but he does. He thinks of himself as a very good person and blah, blah, blah. My opinion on that is you don't have to keep repeating that you're a good person if you are truly in sync with being a good person. Now, granted, that he's a bad person, I don't know. I don't know the motherfucker, and I don't really care to. But he has this real thing where he has to fucking over-exaggerate things that don't need to be over-exaggerated. Like, say, the shit that went down with Ludwig. I saw what went down with Ludwig. Ludwig made some side shots at him. So what? Oh, boo fucking who? Tectone made it bigger than it needed to be. And then Tectone grandstanded about it. Now, granted, do I think that Ludwig's in the wrong here? Yes. Ludwig is completely in the wrong. Blah, blah, blah. Great. Moving on. I don't think it needs to be said. But the whole narrative that he ruined Mango's life and all that shit was just irked me the wrong way, because that's implying that Mango didn't fuck up his life to begin with. That Mango wasn't a drunk going into that party. That Mango wasn't a man that could have got help for 10 years knowing he had a wife and kid. So as far as I'm concerned, kiss my ass. Mango's completely to blame here regardless, no matter what you fucking tell me. Grown man could have got help. Everyone's dealt with addiction. Every one of my friends who dealt with addiction, they got over it. You want to know why? Because they just locked themselves down. They just did it. That's it. They just did it. He didn't until it was too late. End of story. Moving on. Yes, Ludwig enabled it, and Ludwig is ultimately responsible for what goes down in his party. The fact that he made that as a party is responsibility. That is responsibility he should take. Because anyone that makes a drinking party is a fucking idiot. I'm sorry, drinking parties are fucking retarded. It's just that. What's the fun in that? Getting people drunk, and it's just a recipe for disaster. 0.32 blood alcohol content. You thought that was good content? I think that's fucking genocidal. I'm sorry, I think it's fucking homicidal. I think it's insane. I think that shit's just fucking disgusting. No, absolutely not. But fucking Tectone, again, situation happened, and yeah, you got some snidey side shots. But bro, he didn't fucking run your name through the mud in front of thousands of people. You took that opportunity, made it bigger than it was for content. Stop it. That's the thing that irked me the wrong way about Tectone. I'll be honest. That's how I feel. Do I give a shit? No. If anyone ever shows this to him, or you ever saw this, I have nothing against the dude personally. I'm just saying what I fucking see. Also, I hate people that say I tell the truth all the time. Motherfucker, you tell what you see. You tell what you basically see from your point of view. No one tells the truth, because the truth is basically a non-bipartisan fucking answer to everything. The truth is an entity that doesn't really get spoken by anyone, because no one's omnipotent. No one is no one has that power to be at every spot. To tell you the truth on anything. That means you have every right answer ever. When in reality, bro, I've seen you lie about several stupid shit. You got that Shamu video, as much as it was very fucking retarded, it did catch Tectone on a lot of dumb lies. Some stupid ones. Like there was one where you said this woman didn't live with me or whatever, and it's like, yeah, she did. You lied about that. I don't know why you lied about that. It's fucking stupid. Like it was like an example of that. I can't remember, because that video was fucking horrible. Believe me, it was awful. But yeah, don't say shit like that. I can't stand people who do that, because I tell that, like, dude, I hate that fucking shit. It's like one of the biggest red flags for me, because you don't tell the truth. You just say what you honestly feel genuinely. If you just say, I tell my honest, genuine opinion on things, that is what I would say I could get behind. When people say I tell the truth, that means that you are not open up to any other viewpoints other than your own, as if you know better. And that is not the truth. That is arrogant. Sorry, I had to say that. Sometimes Tectone can be a cool dude, but there's times you look at him like, man, can you just shut the fuck up and just be honest about this, bro? Because if you are genuine, that Ludwig shit wouldn't have been as fucking ridiculous as you made it out to be. Sorry. Just keeping it a buck. And a lot of streamers had your back on that. Good for them. But no, I'm not gonna fucking sit there and act like it was anything more than what it was. He took some side shots. You overreacted, in my opinion, on certain things, and also you lack self-awareness sometimes. Like, dude, he did this entire fucking stream, right, where he literally shit all over fucking Ludwig, and that's fine, because you had a right to. Ludwig said some shit, I would have done the same shit. But here's the thing that bothered me: you didn't go and follow Mango on Twitter. Great. You think you're trying to do the right thing, apparently it's in your words. But here's the thing, you're mad because then Ludwig says you're being disingenuous doing that. Bro, you did this right after you did an entire hit piece on Ludwig. What did you think was going to happen when you followed this dude? And how are you shocked you got a response back? I would have said worse to you, because to me, I would have thought worse. And you have a problem with me thinking that, well, again, maybe think before you do a fucking hit piece on someone about what you're going to do right after that fucking hit piece. Don't act like you're a victim, dude. You fucking asked for it. I'm sorry, but you asked for a back and forth, and you got it. Granted, I think Ludwig's disingenuous about it, and he was fucking full of shit with his little fake nice guy act, because I would have just went off. I would have put mask off on your ass. I don't care. But don't act like a little bitch about it, bro. You did it. So just fucking take it on the chin and fucking just call it what it is. Stop acting like you got fucking shot, dude. He does that with a lot of issues, and it's a turnoff. It really fucking is. Because at the end of the fucking day, man, people getting the drama on here are people who basically start that drama, whether they like to believe it or not. Now, was the shit with this community your fault? No. Clearly, they started it on you. But the way you've responded at times has been like a little, I'm just going to say it, like a little bitch. Sorry. Someone needs to tell you that. I think someone around your circle needs to tell you that. Sometimes you respond like a little girl that needs to fucking get his head out of his ass, like a little bitch. Like, I will agree with Papa Gut one thing. When you were crying on stream because Hasan, talked a bunch of shit about you and your dad, and then granted, it's fucking fucked up. You're right. But let's not act like you haven't said shit about him too. So to me, it's like you throw hands, you get hands. You fucking you shoot someone and you miss, you get shot back. You start a war, you get a retaliation. So that's how I feel. And he was right. Don't get in the fucking kitchen. You can't take the heat. That's how I look at it. And if you don't like those words coming out of my mouth, well, I don't give a shit. You make thousands of dollars off of talking shit about people. So as far as I'm concerned, you should be fucking thanking Ludwig because he gave you a big payday on that week, motherfucker. He gave you a nice payday, didn't he? I would have thanked him at the end of every stream. I actually would have messaged him and said, "Thank you, man. You made me a good payday." Because in reality, that's what happened. So don't act like a victim. Don't play the whole, "Oh, I'd rather be doing something else," than you just be doing it. It doesn't take much to be a bigger man and just like ignore something and just be like, whatever. Because you can say, "Oh, he dragged your name through in front of thousands of people." Those thousands of people that are Ludwig's fans will already think the worst of you to begin with. Nothing that you're going to say is going to change their mind. So why the fuck do you care? He could have literally said that you're a good dude, and his audience would have flipped on his ass for saying that. I shit you not. It's what would have happened. So no, bro, I'm not going to sit there and side with you on this like that. So that's how I feel. Tectone can be a good dude, but then there's times you could Tectone at me, and I'm just like, dude, clean your vagina out. Who gives a fuck? Stop being a bitch. Make thousands of dollars doing this shit. Meanwhile, the rest of us have to actually work for a living. You don't. You get to sit in front of a fucking computer, talk shit about people, and get paid for it. Good for you. I don't begrudge you for that. But understand some self-fucking awareness, my dude. Okay? That's what I would say. Sometimes that does fucking rub me the wrong way. And I hate when he fucking take some coattails off of fucking Osmongold sometimes. Like, oh, someone says about Osmongold. Oh, now they're making it personal. How did Ludwig make it personal because he took a side shot at fucking Osmongold? Osmongold's the biggest streamer in the world. He can defend himself, my dude. Anyways. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong thing.
But I'm not going to use it.
Rich Campbell? Was he the OTK rapist? I can't remember. I don't pay attention.
And again, back to, do I think that Tectone is all these things? I have no evidence and reason to believe that he is. So until I see otherwise, no, I don't think that. But if I see the evidence, I see that proven, then yes, I will. Do I think some things are peculiar? Yes. But I do not in any way believe at this moment that he did something. He's done anything like that. I don't know. I don't know enough to tell you that because I don't think he did. Because the evidence doesn't show that he did. There's nothing out there that shows anything. There's no results to show anything. There's no indictments. There's nothing. So as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I don't see anything. That to me, those are lies being told by Mike based on literal nothing. Well, actually, it's not even lies, just disingenuous framing. Because, okay, he was accused of something. All right, Mike, I could sit there and make an accusation that you've done horrible things to me and that you tried to extort me. I guess because I made that accusation, no matter how baseless of a claim it is, I guess that totally means that you are that guy. Do you see how dumb that is? That's retarded. That is dumb logic and should be called dumb logic because it is dumb logic.
Attention to these fucking scum. How many rapists are in your immediate close friend group? As he wants TOS enforced. This is directly against TOS, community guidelines, inciting viewers to target another person with abuse, regardless of whether the targets are on or off Twitch.
Yes.
Organizing or participating in hostile raiding, directly opening a user's channel stream and directing personal attacks. This is against the TOS.
I guess I should be banned.
That's right. I guess he should be banned, right? But here's the funny thing, you dumb fuck. We just watched an entire fucking segment of you doing those exact same things. So why are you bringing up terms of service? Like you aren't doing the same thing. You are doing the exact same thing, word for word, bar for bar. There is no way in hell you can sit there and act like you're not. You are literally doing the same thing. That is that's like verifiable facts, dude. You've broken terms of service. You literally were doing that. So what the fuck are you crying about? You should be grateful that they're not enforcing that shit because if they were, well, Mike, you'd be permanently banned. You would be kicked off of Twitch permanently, and you should. I think you should be kicked off of Twitch permanently. I think that you are someone that has honestly broken laws at this point on stream. You have made literal threats, criminal threats. You have made criminal, illegal threats. That is not, and that's not debatable to me. So I don't know why you're crying, but all right. Odd hill to die on, brother. Odd hill to die on.
You're not allowed to do that.
Uh-huh.
So say you're going to erase people from the internet. How are you going to do that?
You called a literal hit on Destiny. You said, hey, if anyone's in Florida, I have $150,000 for you, or whatever the price was, for a great opportunity. Yet you were calling a hit. You were insinuating that. Everyone knows what you were doing. That is, to me, something that should be investigated. You should have been investigated legally for that shit. You are not, I don't know why you're talking, dude. I don't get it.
Are you going to leave your house? Not a doubt. So
he's mad.
Call for your own ban as TOS.
He literally did. He just did. That's the funny part. He just did that. He proved you wrong there too. He literally just goes, I guess I should be banned. You're right. This is the same dude that, again, has taken his bans on the chin. He said, I did what I did. He even, when Tectone got banned, he said, yeah, Tectone deserved to get banned. And to Tectone's credit, he was right. He said, I should have got banned. The problem wasn't Tectone getting banned. The problem was Tectone got banned, and these other fucks didn't. They get to do whatever they want, but Tectone says someone's fat. Oh, well, all bets are off. Right, but you can call hits out on people? Denim's called a hit out on someone. No ban. Mike has called a hit out on someone. No ban. Sean the Token called a hit out on someone. Destiny, by the way. Odd. No ban. You see what I'm saying? So understand that, fuck off, dude. You don't get to cry about terms of service to anyone. Because you should be fucking, to me, you should be able to lawsuit. You have no right to even talk about terms of service, in my opinion. You have no right to even speak up. You should keep your fucking mouth shut. There is no fucking way in hell anyone should take you seriously on that, brother. No way in hell.
TOS defender.
Oh.
Nah, this is an unhinged tweet. The tweet is insane. No, it's not. Asmongold literally killed his mother. By giving her cigarettes when she was on 100% oxygen and surrounding her with filth. And
you don't have 100% oxygen. That's not even how it works.
Said that. It's a quote of his.
It's not even how it works.
It's not like my take. It's his take. People are just repeating what he said he did.
Oh.
That's not what happened. I'm not going to get into it right now because I just don't care enough. But yeah, man, this dude's fucking unhinged. This dude's fucking unhinged. But let me also just talk. Let me just show this clip real quick. If anyone hasn't seen this clip, you should watch it every day. It's still fucking funny. I can just like bolster on out of here soon. Oh, by the way, Lily Tino apparently is quitting. Yeah, Cap, by the way, it's Cap. But hey, I hope so. I'm sorry. Influencer sued her husband. Tazi posted this video recently. Influencer sued her husband for making her lose 2 followers. Jesus fucking Christ. I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much. Anyways, I hate the world. What was I saying? I'm about to go make me some. I gotta quit the stream soon, but boy. All right, we'll end the stream on this note that Hasan, Malibu's most wanted Piker, needs to finally fight and finally face his demons. That is the Candyman. He's got to finally face his demon. That is the Candyman. Malibu's most wanted has got to do it.
Yeah, you got anyone you want to call out in the heavyweight division?
Oh, you know it's lad. You know that Hasan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring?
No, in real life. I'm going to stalk him and become obsessed with him and wear his makeup and his dresses and use his skin as a coat like the ancient Irish did.
That's not even like trying to force a laugh. It's just I'm trying not to laugh because it's fucking funny, dude. It's just the fact that he almost broke character because he's like, oh my god, I don't know how to answer that. He goes, no, in real life. I'm going to sock him and become obsessed with him. I'm like, that dude, that's a joke. How are you so dumb that you actually took that? You're so vain and retarded that you actually thought he meant that? That he's gonna actually become obsessed with you and stalk you in Los Angeles? And then actually wear your makeup and steal your dresses? You have dresses and makeup to wear? Did you not see like the satire in that? He was joking. That's why it's fucking funny, dude. One more time, dude.
Got anyone you want to call out in the heavyweight division?
Oh, you know it.
First of all, if you're not picking up that satire, the guy's doing a fucking Irish accent. How are you this stupid?
Anyone you want to call out in the heavyweight division?
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hasan Piker. I'm coming to kill you in Los Angeles at your house.
Or in the ring?
No, in real life. I'm going to stalk him and become obsessed with him and wear his makeup and his dresses and use his skin as a coat like the ancient Irish did.
Well, that's your winner, Sam. Hey!
You can't fuck with the Candyman, dog. You can't fuck with the Candyman. So I leave you with that. The absolute fact. Do not fuck with the Candyman. All right, I'm out. Oh, seriously though, for real, Malibu's most wanted, bro. Hasan, listen, man. If you need a good lawyer, I heard Legal Mindset is open to inquiries. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. He hates your stupid ass.